And look, while the news is busy, distracting us with the usual political circus, the real story, the one that will actually change your life, is happening in the shadows. Now you've heard figures like Donald Trump talk about a rigged system or a swamp for years. It's easy to dismiss it as just noise. But what if there was proof? A specific documented plan is being put into motion right now by the financial establishment to solve America's massive $38 trillion debt problem. This isn't about politics. It's about your money, because this plan is how they get out of the colossal bar tab that they've run up by making you pick up the check. It's a plan with a name, the quiet default. And now they're preparing a high-tech upgrade to this old playbook, a digital reset designed to fundamentally change the nature of your money. Think of it this way. The government has a debt problem. A massive woke up in Vegas, married to a tiger level of debt problem. The normal solutions, spending less or taxing more, are politically unpopular. So they've turned to a strategy that's as brilliant as it is evil: financial repression. Now that sounds complicated, but it's basically this. The federal government and the Federal Reserve work together to make sure the interest you earn on your savings is less than the rate of inflation. So that $100 you proudly put in a savings account, next year it might be $101, but thanks to inflation, what you can buy with it is only worth $97. They're performing a magic trick where your money slowly vanishes into thin air. And the best part is they get to use that vanished value to pay down their debt. And if you think this is some wild conspiracy theory, you should know this is their go-to move. It's not a bug. It's a feature. This isn't their first rodeo. You see, after World War II, the U.S. had a debt-to-GDP ratio over 100%, much like today. And how did they fix it? Not with bake sales. They used this exact playbook of financial repression to quietly meld away over 40 percentage points of that debt. So, they've done it before and they're absolutely doing it again. In fact, academic models show that when a country's debt crosses the 100 to 120% of GDP threshold, which we did a decade ago, this becomes the government's optimal strategy. We're currently sitting right now at 124% debt to GDP. We're not approaching the danger zone. We're already in it. It gets worse because that slow, quiet erosion of your savings wasn't efficient enough for them. Now they're preparing that high tech upgrade. The next phase of this plan is called tokenization. Wall Street titans like BlackRock CEO Larry Fink are practically salivating over this. He says the future is turning every financial asset, every stock, every bond, every retirement fund into a digital token on a blockchain. And they'll sell it to you as progress and efficiency. And sure, it might make some things move faster, but what it really does is give them a whole new level of control.